What's up, world? It's your girl, Tamika Georgia Me Harper.
Okay.
Whenever I'm on Clubhouse, I'm looking for iron sharpens iron.
Let's go. Y'all know
With
what
my
it is. When you get on the
man,
mic, make sure
Poetic
you
Black
put iron
and Written in
in
Pain.
the chat. Let's go.
As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
The story. I thought the story, I thought it was a good story. I just felt like it was parts of the story that lagged a little bit for me.
Your cadence, man, it captivated me.
Me, it's just the sincerity in the piece. You know, I could feel that, and the emotion is always going to win me over when I can feel that it's real. So
it was one of those pieces that, you know, where you're waking people up, you know what I'm saying, bringing awareness. It was an awareness poem, and I really dug it, and I really dug the message behind it.
Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the space.
Are you ready to enter the dojo? Here, iron, Sharpeth, iron.
In flight, I fight to be, I write to breathe. This diction edifies me. On the wings of these stanzas, I'm validated. I've been initiated in this fraternity, so I swear by these similes. This prose flows within me. I'm the epitome of sacred speech. I'm the proof that words has power. The truth that devour our inadequacies. I'm your huckleberry. My people be fickle and feeble. Some can't see through the agenda. I'd be their sight in flight. I soar through these haikus in pursuit of change. These couplet structures more than sonnets. I set the sun in the eyes of our sons and daughters to foster them to greatness. Rid them from this curse of being complacent. Replaced with the thirst of being consistent. We be resilient, we be prominent in our stride. Our glide be fly, our pride should be just as high. May our lips kiss the clouds, transcend the stratosphere, shroud us with humility. This gift of flight I receive every time I write. This light that emanates when I recite. This mic every time I grasp it. Conjugated stanzas, there goes another classic. Passion and conviction, that's the P-Black standard. Elevated like Learjets, these poems be a higher grade. I don't spit like I did yesterday, no retrograde. You feel the sentiment in your chest like you're toking Kush or haze. I push the envelope when I pen a page or blaze a stage. We call that flambe when they repeat what you say. It stays on their mind, it stains the hearts and sparks the change. My aim be for the aimless, the blameless, stained with disdain due to their hue, the many of the few. Marginalized, I see the pain in their eyes, so I make it do what it do. I take flight. I write for the rights of the wrong, the unsung victims of this genocide. Spit against the hands that throw stones, then hide, who seek to divide and conquer. Constructed distractions, dazzling fractions of our potential. May we levitate, initiate the change needed. It won't manifest until we believe it, and I believe it. Do you? Would you pursue your dreams and curse the naysayers? Stand on the premise to finish what we start. The spark of greatness resides in us all. We've crawled long enough. It's time to ascend, and with this pen we begin our journey. We learn the mishaps of our past and stand on its sound standings. No landings, just soar. There's more beyond the clouds. We just need the courage to go there. Shed our fear and leap. Beseech the assistance of our higher selves. Then delve in its splendor. In flight, I fight to be, and I write to breathe.
Trust. Who do ya? The educators who miseducate us, who hand us books for misleading reading, charted maps of lies, pseudoscience, Masonic doctrines, burning truths to prove lies, doctors indoctrinated to treat, not heal, pushing poison under the guise of health by disguise, peddling prescriptions, using jargon in their diction. The court, that system, the laws we support, black robes, white justice. The service has but one purpose, not to serve us. That's to disserve us. That's why police make little black boys nervous. The media, the news, who gets the facts confused, the actors and tactics they use. It's a psyop to commercialize lies. The government who whitewash facts, killing to keep democracy intact, writing bills, creating acts, creating politicians to place your wishes in, then stage wars to change your dispositioning, only to change our positioning. The churches who charge you for blessings to fatten their purses. Poor people get robbed in the name of God. Me? I trust the flow I follow. I trust the fact is going to be better tomorrows. I trust the blood in my veins, my pain, the rain, ink and line paper, nature, my creator, death, the next life, every fucking word I recite, the spirit of life. I trust the fact that every little thing is going to be alright. Last one in pain.
Dom the Monko. Dom the Monko.
Welcome to another episode of Iron Sharpeth Iron. I'm your host, Poetic Black, and that's my brother right there, Mr. Written in Pain. What it do, bro? What it do, man?
What I want, brethren?
Yo, I go on with blood clot water. You see what I go on with Smokey Robinson? You see what I go on with Smokey Bomber Clot Robinson? Yo, what's good with Smokey, bro? Yo, man, they talk about Smokey make Bill look like child's play.
Man, I had a theory years ago. I used to say this, and this is no disrespect to anyone that's ever been victimized or put in these situations, but I said this a long time ago, bro. They don't like us to have legends and icons. They don't like us to have legends and icons because in a long enough time span, they attack each and every one of them. And again, I'm not saying that these people aren't guilty of the things that they're being accused of. But you know what, man? When you dig in the crates and you look at the history of your fucking Dean Martins and your Elvis Presleys, and I could go on and on and on and on. They
Jerry
just
Lee
a lot of
Lewis.
they dirt, a lot of they dirt, and a lot of they scandal was kept under wraps in the name of their legacy. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like a lot of scandals surround Aerosmith, the Stones, the Beatles, Elvis especially, because I know he was
Especially
fucking
Elvis.
around with Priscilla when she was like 14 years old.
Facts.
And it goes without saying, but anybody that we consider iconic or legendary, they find something, be it Martin Luther King, be it Bill Cosby, whoever it is, they're gonna make sure that before they hit the grave, they taint it. I be telling my mom, she don't want to hear it. I'm like, they're gonna get Oprah too. But my mom loves Oprah.
They gonna get
They gonna
Oprah.
get her before
Oprah,
it's all over.
yo,
They gonna get her.
before it's all said and done, Oprah is gonna be the feast. They're gonna
Yeah,
feast
man, they
on Oprah.
saving that. They saving that. So, cause that's how they keep niggas in line. But
Eh,
yeah, man, Smokey, man,
Yes.
Smokey, 80 something years old.
Word, man. He been doing this shit for decades, man. He gets little Latin housemaids and things of that nature, and he just be assaulting them. I don't know, man, because I know how these people play. I know how they play. So I really don't know. And it's sad
I'm a
that
swing. Got it,
yeah,
bro.
it's sad that when these allegations come out, that you really gotta question it. It be so much, nefarious stuff going on, man. It's crazy, man. But Smokey, man, Smokey don't make himself look no better. He be on these stages with the slow wine. You
Yeah, I
see
don't feel
the
like how a man performed got something to do with behind this going my closed doors. But Smokey is 85. He still be humping the stage. He still be gyrating. But
yeah,
I was about to say, like, Smokey Robinson, that's the kind of old man I want to be, man. He 88. He's still trying to get something. That's the kind of old man. That's the kind of old man I'm this gonna be. Tell y'all that right now.
dirty
Come to the
old
old folks'
man.
home. They're gonna be like, don't go over there and repair. I tried to wash him this morning. He's fresh. Damn right. You're damn right. I'm dirty. Anyway, I want to swing back to the Shannon Sharp shit real quick
hmm
because some things started raising my eyebrow. One is he offered her 10 million, right?
Yep.
And she ain't take it.
She ain't budge.
I find that odd. You know what else I found odd? She's accusing him of rape, right?
Yeah, some type of sexual assault.
Right. But the statutes of limitation for this charge have not expired. So I was questioning the other day. I was because I was doing my pop culture thing, and I'm like, why she not trying to get him locked up? Like, why she skipping? Like, usually what they do is you go to the criminal case, and then it's a civil suit, or the statute of limitations for said offense has expired, so then they taking you to civil court. But she got plenty of time to bring criminal charges on Shannon. So why she ain't do it?
Cause he's worth more than her
Bow,
working.
bow, 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 bow,
Working.
bow, bow. But she ain't trying to get no justice. She trying to get
She
paid.
trying to get Club Shay Shay. That's what she's trying to. She want to own the whole shit. But it's
Because,
crazy, man.
as a W woman, she's in a perfect position to make a stance. This big black man take advantage of you. You supposed to seek this to the full extent of the law. And white media and white world will fully support her. She came and said, Shannon did this to me. They would take Shannon would, but why she not trying to send him to prison is because she trying to get that bag. So I don't know. I'm looking at that situation a little different now because it ain't like Shannon is going. He not being brought up for criminal charges. She's just
hmm
trying to get paid.
Trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You catch him under. It's a hostile takeover. He works for Disney. Or he worked for Disney. And he had a lot to lose. That's why he offered the 10 mil. And all the time when you offer money, it doesn't necessarily mean you're guilty. Everything could have been consensual, but people got nefarious, motives, man. They be having hidden agendas and they trying to get paid. So, as entertainers, as people that's getting it like that, you got to be mindful. You always got somebody trying to take advantage or get over or get the money grab. But $10 million is a lot of money for an OnlyFans girl. Think about it. 10
I
million.
also I also find it ironic that this shit comes about right when Shannon is about to get $100 million bag.
Mm,
He
mm.
was just getting ready to get a deal for Club Shay Shay. I think one of these streaming platforms getting ready to sign him for $100 million, and then this shit happens. So I don't know, man. I
Mm.
be trying not to get too conspiracy theory on y'all, but shit's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
One more thing though. I hear China got some kind of missiles in space, nigga.
China got some type of missiles in space.
Yo, they said they got missiles orbiting the Earth. They supersonic missiles, faster than the speed of sound, could reach any target in 20 minutes. That's in space. And China just said, yo, Act funny if I just was reading it today, China, like act funny you want to. America.
Mm. Shit getting crazy in these politics, man. Shit getting crazy, man. It's getting real crazy out here, man. Trump shaking shit up though. I see that. He's shaking shit up. There's a lot of stuff that's happening, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. You know, we had 4 years of Biden,
Yeah.
Sleepy Joe. So I guess Trump is gonna wake shit up. And we'll have 4 years of that. But we'll see, man. But there's a lot of shit going on out here. What else been going on in the news?
Man, listen, the news been making me too paranoid, man. Too much this person, ceasefire, bombs, missiles. I just been trying to chill.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy out in these streets, man. It's crazy out in these streets. But look, we got some announcements.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, the Grand Griot, as we said, will be on August 23rd. That's a Saturday. 2025 is going down. We just made the purchase on the venue. Where we made the deposit on the venue, and we're waiting for confirmation from the event space owner to see if they're gonna give us this space. I really do hope they're gonna give us this space, man, because the space is fire. But yeah, man, Grand Grill is in full effect. If you do plan to register, do not waste time in registering. Please don't waste time because the list is filling up very quickly. Also, uh, once we get everything situated with the venue and I get confirmation that we have the venue, we'll post the flyers with the address of the venue. You guys can go check the venue out, see what type of space it is. But it's a dope space. The vibe for poetry is all in this building for real. But it's gonna be a happening. Any other thing concerning Grand Grill we got?
No, just do remember, click the QR code. I've been a little slow on it, but I'm gonna definitely once we get the venue address, I'm gonna be over there a lot, just hitting y'all with stuff. Hit the QR code on the flyer, and it'll take you to the event page that will have all updates about the location and things of that
Yo,
nature. You have any? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Yo, do you see?
Oh,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but yo, did you see that belt?
oh, Miju's bell?
Yeah, did you see Miju's belt, bro?
Yeah, I see Miju's belt, man. Yeah, Miju hit me up. He was like, "Yo, yeah, we waiting to get the belt, and then we gonna fly Miju out. We gonna chop it up with Miju. It's gonna be a thing. That should be fun." And yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be a dope happening, man. That belt look fire though. Brother Habib hit me up, man. He said, "Yo, I seen Miju belt, bro." He said, "Yo, how y'all doing? Y'all made a belt flyer than mine." But yeah, that belt that belt is dope. That belt is dope. But that ain't nothing compared to what this Grand Griot belt of Brooklyn is gonna be like. It's gonna be crazy. Yo, I can't wait,
facts.
man. We getting close, bro. We getting
Yeah,
close, man. We getting close, man.
yes.
I'm starting to get you know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna drop the once we get that address and everything situated, we're gonna drop the Eventbrite. We're gonna do a early bird special. Our early bird special tickets is gonna be $25. Trust and believe that the price will be going up. I say we'll run that special for about maybe a week or two, and then the price is gonna go up. So you're gonna be in the building. Go ahead and grab those early bird special tickets and get your seat. You know what I'm saying? Get your seat solidified. Going down. All right.
Let me say one more thing before we get this thing started.
Okay.
August 23rd, Muskegon, Michigan.
Oh,
They
I
have a
forgot about that.
yearly event out there called Poetry After Dark. It get real sexy, real
August 30th.
nasty out
August
there.
30th. August 30th.
What?
You said 23rd.
Yes,
August
yes, sir.
30th.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm bugging out. I'm
August
bugging out.
30th.
August 30th. August 30th, Muskegon, Michigan. They do an event called Poetry After Dark. It's an erotic event. Erotic poetry, erotic singers, it'd be strippers, it'd be all kind of but
Headlining.
headlining this event is the combo.
Compo, Black Cole coming out of retirement, touch the stage
P
again.
Black, Brendan Payne. We gonna be outside. So if you're in the Michigan area, you know what I'm saying? When they get closer to that, I believe the Eventbrite might be out now. But we'll start letting y'all know. I don't
That's
know.
a
Some of
week.
y'all in the Midwest, y'all want to come out. That's gonna be a happening. And I'm doing sit-ups now because I do plan on maybe being topless. You know what I mean? I plan on maybe, you know what I'm saying? How does it
That-
feel? I don't
that
know
they-
yet. You know what I mean? Doing
They
sit-ups.
gonna have his taco meat out, man. Come on, bro, man. No taco meat, man. No taco meat. But yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be 1 week after the Grand Grill, man. So we gonna be busy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna be
Mm-hmm.
busy.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
happening too, man. Y'all in that Midwest area, y'all in Michigan. Come out and see the compo, man. It's gonna be happening. We went out there. How many years ago was that? We went out there some years ago, and
The
we
last
shut
time
it
we did
down.
Poetry After Dark was 2013, 2014.
Yeah, and we shut it down. We shut it
Yeah,
down. I got a lot of
yeah,
regrets from that night. You know what I'm talking about. But it was a
I
lot of
do, bro.
regrets. It was a lot of
I do. We
regrets.
need a Patreon so we could tell compo stories. We need
Yeah,
a Patreon.
Black was sleepy. But
Tell the
anyway.
road stories. Yeah. Anyway, let's get this thing started. Um, we appreciate y'all being here, man. And we about to get this queue started. Black, we setting it off with some California love,
Oh, let's
baby.
bring Candy Baby on up to the stage. That R&B diva. You know we recording. Pain.
Hey, stop.
What's good? What's good? What's good, Queen? Yeah, I'm telling my boy
How y'all
Pain, man.
doing?
Yeah, we good, man. We good. We got the diva in the building. We got that Candy B with that R&B T up in the building. Yeah, R&B through Z. We will be recording on Monday. We getting this new podcast ready to launch, and I can't wait. I'm excited, man. We're gonna be going through these R&B albums, and Candy Baby is one of our beautiful anchors of that show, and it's gonna be dope. What it do, Queen?
Over here looking good, feeling good, smelling good. It was
Hmm.
97 degrees today. I'm about to go outside and enjoy the rest of this summer. Sun is beginning. The low riders was outside. The hoochies me was outside.
You see how
I
she made the
was
distinction. She said the
outside.
hoochies, me. You know what I'm saying? She made the distinction. There was a comma there. You know what I'm saying? She said the hoochies, me.
Outside. I'm ready to go back outside. And I'm so happy to be here in Iron Sharpens Iron. Hi, P Black.
Oh man.
R&B through Z. Coming back this Monday in the building.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's going to be crazy. All right, what you got for the
How can we
people?
do it crazy? Okay, I'm gonna let you pick Black
Okay.
because Payne has heard both of these poems.
Mm.
Um, I can do, they're both new. If I Were a Poem, I finally wrote to that prompt.
Ooh.
Or I did one this morning in Russ's room and it's untitled. I could do that one. You
I
pick.
want to hear what you did on If I Was a Poem. I got to hear what you did with that. But before
Okay.
we get into it, we going to get into this.
New shit! This is new shit!
Click, click, pow, pow. If I were a poem, they wouldn't read me until I'm chalk lines on concrete, celebrating my cadence and metaphoric mirages surrounding my image, candlelight, sending blank verse balloons to the heavens. If I were a poem, they attempt to censor my lyrics, I'd be top tier hidden talent on cell blocks. Too raunchy for library shelves, blacked out in classrooms, banned in bookstores, but recited loud in corner stores and classrooms with open doors. If I were a poem, my birth date would be August 11, 1973, with a life expectancy of 16. The 16 bars scratched in the boogie down Bronx. Shout out to Cool Herc, the cool gangs that influence fresh. Finesse dressed in Adidas sweatsuits, bamboo hoop earrings, Daisy Dukes, Dookie breaks, box Chevys beating the police. 52 years influencing the world globally. Representing the cries, please, the lost tribes across seas. If I were a poem, I'd be multilingual, spoken in 99 languages. My verbs would roll like vinyl crackle in Legos markets, Berlin basements. My chorus hummed as pained eyes of children cry in front of murals of Floyd in Palestine, reciting Tupac Hail Marys before they know textbooks. If I were a poem, I'd be Freakniks with hoochie mamas, DJs mixing and picnics, MCs, B-boys, graffiti walls, bleeding concrete, cold. I'd be block parties that never end, a scratch in time that rewinds again and again. If I were a poem, I'd live in dance hall rhythms, Detroit loops, sample sermons in sidewalk stoops, mosh pits in Manila, pop locks in Tokyo, chop not slop in Houston glow. I'd carry drum lines of protest, beats that burst borders, break beats, building bridges from Queens to Kigali. My stanza survival, my hook home. No matter where the mic lands, I'd be known. If I were a poem, I'd be ancestors in a cipher, a black woman's voice through static, loud, layered, unfiltered, automatic. I'd be sacred in streets, spirituals over snares, truth told in bars while the world still stares. If I were a poem, I wouldn't beg to be read. I demand to be felt in every revolution's rhythm. I'd be hip hop itself.
Talking bubbling
Shit like
more.
that, shit like that, shit like that,
I'm
shit like that, shit
talking.
like that.
Whoa.
Let me talk. I'm about to talk now. We setting this show off right.
Mm.
I need to talk about this poem. Candy, listen. I know you from the West Coast. I know you from Cali. But this got too much NY vibes. I'm sorry. You knew what you were doing when you came. Listen, this piece. First of all, I like how you pay homage to different, because I heard, you know what I'm saying, the Houston drum. I heard a lot. But you kept coming back. You came back to Queen. You talked about Cool Hurt. You talking about 1973. Listen. We go together now after this poem. We go together.
Yeah, man. This right here was fire. Emphatic similes, cadence, powerful punches. I do agree with Payne, man. This was real. This was real New York. This wasn't ode to hip hop. Bringing it back full circle. Yeah, man. Very emphatic piece. I see you on stage doing this joint. You know what I'm saying? In the New York
Yes.
setting. In the New
Yes.
York setting, and then the people just feeling you.
You'll kill an NY with this.
Word. Powerful. I thought this was powerful. I thought it was powerful. Your approach to this prompt, fire. Fire. Great job, Candy.
Yeah, this is my favorite piece from you as of right now. This is my joint. Good job,
She
Candy
said
B.
like Berlin basements. I should say you said like Berlin basements.
Yes, because hip hop, I've
Yes,
been.
ma'am. I was gonna say that. They get
Yo,
busy.
They
yo.
do. They get busy. I've been, since Payne said I'm not hip hop, I've been studying hip hop a lot, like where hip hop started, where it derives from, how different cultures, how they have inhibited hip hop, where they are from pop locks in Tokyo. Tokyo hip hop is very prevalent in
Mm.
Japan. Um, all over the world, honestly. Like battle rap is so popular. I watch it in different languages. I watch it in French, Chinese, Thai. I don't understand what they're saying, but it's so cool to watch them. Berlin. I just like really been studying hip hop, and before I wrote this poem, I had to really like, I got my hip hop book and all that, really study it, where hip hop derives from, where it started at, and that's how I came up with this. So yeah, and you
I'm
can't say I'm
watching
not
Fire.
hip
you.
hop no more.
I'm
Pain, I've been
watching you,
studying.
Candy. Listen, do me a favor. Send me your resume, okay? I'm taking notes. Send me your resume.
Oh man, yo, yeah, this was dope. This was dope. I love the approach on on the If I Was a Poem, I'd Be Hip Hop. That's fire, man. That's fire. Oftentimes,
And I'm a little bit mad I didn't think of it. I'm a little bit hating. It was like 2% hate that I didn't think of that.
what's that?
If I
Oh,
was a poem,
if
I'd
I
be
was a
hip
poem,
hop.
man,
That's
hip hop. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man. I'm mad
Don't.
that I didn't think of that.
That's dope though. That's dope. Bringing it full circle back
That was
around.
fire.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. I'm not gonna say this is how we start the show off. This is how I ain't gonna say that. Candy know why. I'm not gonna say that because this was truly fire. All right, man. Who we got next on the mic, man?
Next on the mic is the all around queen.
Mama Ola Deji. Let's go. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day, Candy baby. My bad. Happy Mother's
Yo, happy
Day.
Mother's Day to all the mothers in the room. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
We love you. Happy Mother's Day, Mama O.
One love, Mama Oladeji in the building, feeling kind of like I'm about to hit the ceiling.
Mama, you on them chewy things? Are you on them chewy
On
things?
them chewy
I'm
things,
on depression.
freestyling.
I'm on depression. I'm writing something, and I was still in the middle of writing it because I've been really just upset about what's really happening here. You know, what's really happening here. So I'm gonna read what I have written. I was trying to get it ready for the show. It's not finished, but on Tuesdays, I think Miss Lady have a that will help you finish up your stuff. I'll probably take it over there. So I'm gonna read what I have, and but I still want to read my regular poem. So since it's Mother's Day, I'm gonna read this not finished poem. Then I'm gonna read my poem that I had picked out before I decided to do this.
All right, Mama, you got it.
Thank you. Okay, this one is called "Will the Real America Please Stand Up?" America the beautiful, or America the ugly? America the land of the First Nation, or America the people of the stolen and taken? America the republic, or America the corporation? Will the real America please stand up? And people, my people, don't give up. Emit positive energy. This style was played before you came on the court. Who's the real president? The one from the 18th century, or the one that was standing in for his friend? The one who cares about the Constitution, or the one that wants to close us down like Howard, the black institution? Will the real leaders please stand up? The tenacity to be nasty and only cares about greed, or the one who cares about our needs? Will the colored soldiers' families lose the rights of the GIs? Or will we be subject to the will of AI? White soldiers who fought and died, and colored ones did too. Will the Republic of America to the losers be true? The losers of the battle. Let's take America back to the constitutional. Mm, hold on. Why did my phone get dark? Oh no. Oh wow. AI working on my phone. I ain't turned my phone black. Okay. I'm just gonna read it what I can see now. Oh hell, the tenacity be nasty. Only cares about the greed. Or will the one who cares about our needs? Will the colored soldiers' family lose the right for the GIs, or will we be subjected to the will of AI? White soldiers who fought and died, and colored ones did too. Will the Republic of America, the losers of the battle, take back our constitutional rights and treat us like cattle? Is this truly the end of time? People, something is stranger than strange. And their ditties don't rhyme. Money, food, and a roof is no longer a right. We now are too old to stand up and fight, sending people away that don't know their rights. Will the real American heroes please stand up? That's as far as I got. How y'all like that? All right. So then that's what I wanted to read for y'all because I was just trying to see how it was going to come out. I just wrote that like right before the show started because I was, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, Mom. I love that. I love the direction you're going with that. Love the direction you're going with.
Well, it ain't about no love or nothing. It's about like this something's really going on. Y'all really got to take a good look and see what's going on and really like try to get up on it. 'Cause it's stranger than strange, like I said. And this particular person is not trying to uphold the Constitution. He's trying to go back to the Republic where it was when his family, that's how his family, they didn't fight on this side. They fought on the other side. So, hey, that's what he's saying. He's cutting out all of that happened, all the accomplishments and going back to where it started from the beginning. They don't want all this change and all this constitutional love and free this and free that and discount this and discount that. Hell, fuck it, no. You don't get nothing, no more, nothing. No more nothing. All right, let me read this piece. I'm just going to something. It's called Something Inside Me. That's the name of the piece I want to read. Something inside me is stirring. The words in my head are whirling. Tell them, win at all costs. I'm talking to y'all. Win at all costs. We can't afford to throw in the towel. Feed memories back to the memory. The air recycled in our homes where last breaths were taken. The DNA, the fingerprint, the swab test. We have powers. We have proven to be our ancestors. We cannot escape who we are. No matter the bleaching, no matter the wigs or the weaving, no matter if we lose our accent or hang a white savior on our walls or forget the dance, the drums, the gestures, or, or will we forget it all? Oh, we still be we. Oh, we still be we. Something inside me said, remind them that we still be we, and we must win at all costs. Too much has been lost. And if we do not get back to learning, growing, and inventing, if we do not understand that we are not them, we who are we be we. We are who we be. We are who we be. Scholars, thinkers, defenders of Mother Earth, we must recognize the universal order as law. So why duck behind so many scattered lies? Why lie in cesspool beds? Why pretend this is an option when it never was before? So why now? Since when did you think this was all okay? Did you just give up one day? Can't beat them, join them, become them? And then again, the killing of the girls. Now, come on, man. Come on. When did this trend come in? You with limp wrists look the other way. Now the trend is let them stop procreation. Love is on vacation. Something inside me said a word to them will make them wise again. And a word from the wise should be sufficient. I'm talking. Listen to your DNA. Respect the mother of mothers. The universal law still rules. Unruliness brings ugliness, and nothing good will come until you remember who you were, who you are, and you will remain. Even Father Time cannot overrule Mother Nature. And Mama Oladeji say, this shit is not okay. Boom.
Down the Mongo. Dom DeMarco,
Wow. Wise words from a griotis. Uh, yeah, man. People do need to wake up, see what's going on out there, see the veil that's over their eyes, how they're distracting us. You know, they keep our minds set on one thing while they taking everything from behind our backs. Powerful sentiment in this piece, mama. Great job. Payne, what you thought about it?
For me, it was the delivery of this piece, the way you presented this piece. I always have these moments when there's certain poems that you perform that I feel like I'm sitting around the griot and I'm getting, and I'm getting that,
Wisdom.
yeah, man, yeah, yeah, yeah. And this was one of those moments where I just felt teleported, and I was just sitting there, and we was all just sitting there listening to the elder, and I love that, mom. I love you.
Thank you, but it's not for that purpose. I really want y'all to think and pay attention and do some research on what's really happening. So you can be aware. You got families. We got stuff to protect right now. It's getting ready to get crazy. So be prepared by being armed with knowledge. Find out what's really going on. Do your research. Everybody do something. Everybody keep up with what's going on. And keep telling each other, talking to each other. If you find out something, let somebody know. No. All right, John. One love.
One
Love
love,
you,
mama.
mama.
Right. You think we got time for one more before the intermission?
Yes, we do.
All right. So who we got next on the list?
Is it me? Yeah, your mic low, bro.
Is it low now?
It's a little better.
Yeah, I wasn't talking directly into it.
All
That's what it
right,
was.
I got you.
All right. So who we got next on the mic?
Next on the mic is Goat Lady.
Goat Lady. Wow. I thought we were getting for the second half. Let's go. What it do, Goat Lady?
Hello, hello.
What's good? What's good with you?
I've been writing up a story about what's good with you.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. You just got this voice, man. That like, what's going on? It's like I don't know, man. There's a lot of energy there, man.
Look, man,
Hey,
BK all
Miss
day, all day.
Lady.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I gotta
Yo,
say
how
it
he
like that.
get? Yo, how he get a different how you doing, and I get the how you
Um,
doing, man. Don't give
because
me
he
get.
comes to our space every week. Thank you
Oh, so
so
I don't be coming. See,
much.
this is
You
this is
have to
bad, man. This is bad, man. Cause I
Black, listen, chill, man,
nah,
chill,
man. Cause I be
relax,
getting a
man. You gotta
bad rap.
relax sometimes,
I'll
man. Let
be,
me live.
yo,
Let me
he be
live,
having me in a
bro.
dungeon doing
all
all the
day.
dirty work, the editing, the this and the that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get a chance to come out like that.
All
So
day.
I get different. I get different. How you doings
Listen,
and
I
all that.
love you too, okay? I
uh,
listen,
love you too.
Miss Lady, you don't gotta love Black. You don't gotta
Oh,
love. That's not a
so what?
prerequisite. It's not a
You just
prerequisite. I
you're
just
just
want to
not
put
even
that out
right.
there.
uh,
Well, since it's Mother's Day, I did come up with something a little bit different that some people would rather say, but they don't. And I
mm,
also have another piece, so you figure it out. Do the ladies want to hear that piece where a mother talks for real?
mm.
Um, I'm just
uh,
curious.
I want.
Uh-oh. There
I,
we go.
all right. Which one? Which one the people choosing?
It looks like from that fax one, it looks like they choosing the mom one.
All right, let's go.
There
Let's
we go.
go.
They said it. All right, so I'm going to give you this brief explanation because the conversation that I had with my daughter, y'all know is EDJ, the other day is what sparked this. I don't know what she was talking about, like other friends, how her friends do things, and then CYF came up, and I was like, "Look here, I'll tell you like I tell everybody else. Call them. I give you the phone." So this piece came from that, but it's not about EDJ. Okay, we ready?
Oh yeah, we ready.
Yeah,
I'm
we
in
ready.
tune. I'm in tune.
All right, here we go. It's called Hold, Please. Oh, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. You said you were going to call child welfare because I forgot to pack the right brand of juice. Said it with your chest, holding that sticky red mouth like a threat, and you couldn't spell. I smiled gently, like a prayer unhinging its jaw, and I handed you the phone. Number already dialed, speaker on. They said hello. I said nothing, just looked at you and nodded. You froze. I could see your world fold in on itself, not like origami, no, no, more like a black hole in the middle of a paper plate spinning too fast to hold your guilt in place. Your voice stuttered. My silence spoke in tongues. Let me tell you something. You can't threaten a woman who's already imagined her escape in full color. You think that call was a knife, but I've been carving my ribs out for years just to keep you warm. I am not afraid of being watched anymore. I'm afraid of staying visible. I once kissed you goodnight with a fever so high I hallucinated your future and still packed your lunch like survival was a second language only I remembered. You want the number? I've memorized it. Sometimes I whisper it in the bathroom just to remember there's still a place where someone asks, "Are you safe?" And I don't have to lie. You told your teacher I was mean. You didn't mention how I've been screaming through shut lips for 6 years straight, how I haven't cried in front of anyone because the tears might start singing and I'd forget how to turn them off. Call them, please. Tell them about the dinner I burned because I was counting your pills. Tell them about the day I forgot to smile because your tantrum triggered my trauma. Tell them about the monsters I've swallowed just to let you sleep through the night. Tell them I screamed once. Okay, twice. Well, a dozen times into a drawer full of socks so you never have to hear what the end of a mother sounds like. You think calling them will save you? You don't know. You already live with the woman who's been practicing disappearing in plain sight. You don't know you live inside the caution tape, that this house has rooms I locked not for your safety, but for mine. That there's a mirror in the hallway I stopped looking into because she started smiling back with too many teeth. You want to call them? Call them. Call all of them. Call your dad, your grandma, the neighbors, God, if you can get a signal. Just know this. No one will believe what I buried to protect you. No one wants to hear that I was the monster who sang lullabies anyway. I handed you the phone, and for a second, I almost said thank you. Not because I wanted to lose you, but because I wanted to finally be allowed to let go. And then I screamed into a cake and served it anyway. Mic drop.
Down the Mongo. Down the Mongo.
You know what this reminds me of? Uh, there's a song, sentiment wise. There's a song, I believe it's by Shirley Caesar, and I think it's called No Charge. In the beginning of the song, her son comes up to her and it's like, Mom, I made my bed. That's 15 cents. Took the trash out. That's 50 cents. I did all of my homework. That's 25 cents. I cleaned the bedroom. That's 25 cents. And then at the end, he gave her a total. And he's like, that's like 9.95, whatever the total was, you know? And then in her response, she started telling him about, all the trials she went through and even bringing him into existence. you know. And she said no charge for the nights. I care for you. When you were sick, no charge, no charge. And it's crazy because kids can be ungrateful at times. They can be very ungrateful. I don't think they mean no harm. They don't know. They don't understand the relevance of what you do as a parent to make sure that they're safe, to make sure that they're cared for. The sentiment of this piece, man, blew me away. It blew me away because a lot of times, in our haste, we become ungrateful. So it's gotten me thinking about some things. But this in this day and age, this is the new threat. I'll call child services on you. And I seen videos of kids calling the cops on their parents, because they told them to go do something constructive or whatever the case may be. And sentiment wise, this poem, it hits home on so many different levels. On so many different levels. I thought you did an amazing job. Dope mic drop. But you said something that was like, wow. You said screaming through shut lips. That's how you worded it?
I believe you are talking about the earlier part.
Mm,
And you didn't mention how I've been screaming through shut lips for 6 years straight.
mm, mm. The I was just thinking about that's a poem in itself. Screaming through shut lips. The amount of compromise and sacrifice that you make on a daily basis, to keep things together. And it just go unnoticed. I thought that was fire. I really dug this piece, Goat Lady. I really, really, really dug this piece. Great job. Payne, what you thought about it?
Thank you.
Um, yeah, man, this remind me of. This sound like shit that was said to me when I was a shorty. I just remembered I was triggered by this poem. Actually, thought you was gonna say, "Now go bring me the belt. Don't come back here with no little belt either." I was scared. This was real, man. This was call God if you could get a signal. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, this was just real rap. You got caution tape around the crib. Listen. It was this line. I said I wasn't gonna forget it. The monsters you swallowed so you can sleep at night. What's that line,
Mm,
Miss Lady?
Tell them about the monsters I've swallowed just to let you sleep through the night.
mm.
That's a whole poem. That's
Facts.
crazy.
Facts.
Um, Listen, I don't just hand out monikers, okay? It got nothing to do with your voice trying to seduce me in black every week. It got nothing to do with that. It got to do with the penmanship, the calligraphy, if you will. Okay, go lady. This was fire, and we appreciate you for coming through with this.
Oh, hey, that's a happy Mother's Day gift to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all.
Most definite, Queen. Most definite. All right, Payne. I think we've reached the
Man, how old you
intermission.
gotta be to remember that record though?
What
No
record?
charge.
You
Whew,
remember it though. And you
that's
remember it.
before that's a whew,
That was before
wow.
my time, and you
That's
remember
that's a
it.
old
You was like,
song.
oh, I remember Mama playing this in the house. My mom used to play that. My mom used to play that. She used to like,
Oh my
oh, you
god,
want to do it?
yo.
You don't want to do what I say? She play that shit loud. No charge
No
for the
charge.
9 months I carried you
Uh,
rolling inside of me. no charge. He's like, damn, how you gonna get? I was in labor for 26 hours. Like, oh man.
When you were a kid, yo, back then I used to know what my mom was going
Word,
through by her
yo.
playlist, man. I come home from school and I hear that, no pain, no gain, no
Okay.
problem. Like, oh shit, I better go in my room.
Mom was
See your
going through
teeth
it.
in the mirror. Ah, shit. Ah,
Can't
damn.
show your teeth to every guy you meet.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh
My step
man.
pops be in the bedroom. I hear taxi, take me
Me
to
to the
the
other
other
side.
side of town. Like, it's a good night tonight.
It's a
I
good
can
night.
stay up late.
It's
I'm
a good
watching
night.
Arsenio tonight.
You knew.
Taxi, take me to the other side of
Oh man.
town. Y'all know
Yo.
y'all moms. Stop playing. Y'all know y'all
Yo,
moms used to
bro.
play that
Yo, that joint was crazy. You
shit.
knew the mood, yo. You knew the mood. You knew the mood by the songs, man. You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying?
Hell yeah.
Oh
Uh,
man, that's just
I,
crazy.
I guess we're going to take this quick intermission.
All right, man. Yeah, we're gonna take the intermission. We got any announcements? Look,
Look, yeah, go ahead.
there'll be no how many mics tomorrow in
That's my
commemoration.
announcement to
All
make. You
right,
don't announce the
I got
counseling, the
it.
canceling of
Got
how
it.
many mics, man. That's for me to say, man.
Got it.
That's for me. Hold on. Let's start over.
All right, you got any
All right.
announcements?
Yeah, bro. Listen, in honor of Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying? China Blue, the How Many Mics crew. There's a lot of mothers involved with the How Many Mics process.
A lot. That's right.
So, shout out the LM, shout out to Candy Baby, shout out to China Blue. Know how many mics tomorrow. I'ma still be listening to hip hop tomorrow. Dear mama, feel me?
Yeah,
But
you.
know how many mics.
And there'll be no world stage tomorrow either, as I am told.
That ain't
Uh,
really your announcement to make
by
either. I ain't gonna
Khadijah,
say
there'll be
nothing.
no world stage
He
because
ain't the boss over there
we
either.
commemorating. I got permission to say this, so we'll be in commemoration of Mother's Day. We won't be doing world stage either. So you get a chance to go and love on your mama. And show her how much you appreciate her, man. Show your moms how much you appreciate her, man. You know what I'm saying? Before she start playing no charge, and tell you how long she's been in labor. I used to know my mom's labor, how long I was in labor for 19 hours, 3 minutes, and 42 seconds of labor, hard labor, and I almost died. And that's the powerful joint when they hit you with the
I ain't gonna
I
talk about my
almost
mother talking
died.
about my head and how long it took for my head to come out and all that.
I
Unnecessary.
was
I don't want to
stuck
hear
for
that.
like 6 hours, man. That big
Your
noggin.
head was so big. Your head. All right, I
Y'all
get it.
never seen pain without the bandana.
And if you have, consider yourself special, okay? Because I don't be walking around
That ain't no willy
bandana-less.
nilly. He ain't willy nilly without that bandana. I'm telling
Yo,
you.
the first time I met Black, man, like we had talked on the phone and shit, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? We just met, bro. I give him a pay, like, oh wow, I ain't know your head was that big. I'm like, nigga, you lucky you 6'3", nigga. You lucky you 6'3".
Yeah, they got a nugget. All right. We gonna get into this intermission. Who we got next on the mic after we come back from
After the
intermission?
intermission, listen, Poppy, listen, don't go nowhere. Cause I don't recall you being on this mic. So Black gonna play some whole bunch of R&B, not enough hip hop, and then we gonna come back from the
Oh,
intermission
really?
and you next on the mic. Don't go nowhere, Poppy.
All right, we'll be
All right.
right back after these
Yes.
messages. He said miracles are more spiritual than religion. Given the circumstances, his stance on the latter was based on trial and error. The terror of becoming a heathen left him believing that miracles was for saints and sages, stages he could never reach. It's a shame. They don't preach for the righteous no more. Just religious relics with impetuous rhetoric, passing judgment and ridicule. What would Jesus do? If the sin was minuscule, is it that crucial to browbeat, backbite, and persecute? All the while, hands up in praise. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Are long gone. They're reading from a new Psalms, palms clenched, tight-fisted, twisted theories disguised in testimonies. They take more than they give. Get yours in the hereafter, but pay no mind to how they live. He said miracles are more spiritual than religion. Given the pastor's views, his late dues was due to his lack of conviction. Children out of wedlock and shacking up. I guess your eviction was God's decision. And who are we to intervene? The righteous don't convene with sinners, nor do losers relate to winners. So repeat for your transgressions and count your blessings. Oh, now it's received. You want him to believe he's less than you, so be less is what you really mean when you say God bless you. I tell you, they don't preach for the righteous no more. They just teach, believe more, no less. Do wrong, just confess, and everyone's a prophet now. Ordained and sanctified, but can someone explain how slavery in the sight of God is justified? What's holy about that? You can't see the holes in that? They stole your folklore, exploit your culture, deface the remnants, then assume its image. What's more wicked than this? The pot calling the kettle black, this sick, sadistic twist on facts, these scars attached to our backs, the indelible sounds of laughter from massa when these preachers dig ditches from pulpits, preaching promises of deliverance. Rivers filled with milk and honey, as long as their pockets are filled with bills of money. I guess God looks out for fools and dummies. I tell you, miracles are more spiritual than religion. Your direction has been shifted, lifted from your homeland, principles deleted, pants sagging, demeaning the people defeated, demanding freedom, but confined to your vices. Sold the ingredients to your demise at discount prices. Lifeless shells confused and divided, disenfranchised and misguided. The most emulated, the least venerated, the biggest consumers, the smallest producers. I tell you, miracles are more spiritual than religion.
You know, you only ever gonna be as good as the five poets you close to. Iron sharpens iron. It's supposed to. But we often find resolve when so-called friends are involved. Putting mediocre on a pedestal means no problem is solved. This protection becomes an infection and it spreads. Calling it great, but never hearing a word said. These moderators get consumed with the volume of a room, which is crazy. They pay politicians and kiss babies. This service serves no purpose. Encouragement, void of nourishment, that's a deadly diet. Gaslighting, writing is absurd. We be poets, the keeper of words. Instead, friends begin to pretend, then this sets trends, distractions, echoes, equals reactions. Because who are we, truly? Some poetry fanboys, cheering well penned noise. You don't care about the craft. You care about the amount of names and queue you have or how large your clique, clan, or crew is. But poetry, they're still clueless on how to truly do this. Having a heart for someone's trauma, we should, but surviving shit don't really mean your poetry's good. Sometimes we give a pen glory because the poet got a really good backstory. I'm not doubting your story is fact or an act, but can't you pen it better than that? And it hurts you. This lack of truth from your circle. They don't support you, though they ought to. It's awful to court you. I'm not saying thought you, but how do we elevate the best of us if the commentary remains same for the rest of us? One trick ponies. It's the same poem you keep rewriting and reciting, but your friends call it exciting. When I see us in act, your pen type casted. So what have you mastered? I can't take it, please. Not another poem about how we gonna make it. Not another poem about what you've been through. But all you keep is trauma on the menu, but you in the same group as everyone in the venue. So it's snaps, claps, bells, whistles, bombs, all kind of dope poet alarms, and I'm alarmed. Bar set so low, poets still doing the limbo. It's simple. Poets watching poetry and up in limbo. This wasn't written for nobody who does this for a hobby. This was written for my heavy hitters and true spitters and scribes. Those who chose to breathe through paper to survive. We gonna smoke an ounce to this. Pens up, holes down while you motherfuckers bounce to this. I was in pain.
Dom the Monko. Dom the Monko.
All right. Welcome back to the second half of Iron Sharpeth Iron. Yeah, we ready to get into it. Who we said we had? Poppy, right? Poppy's next on the mic.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to this. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's bring Poppy on up to the stage.
Poppy, what?
Yeah.
Good, fam. What's
What's
What it
good?
do,
What's
Kings?
good?
I miss y'all. How y'all been?
Oh man, I've been good. I've been great. What's
Sure,
good
I'm
with
talking.
you?
Y'all, I them pens swinging great. I just heard two great poets. Do they thing?
Most definitely appreciate you,
man,
Queen.
appreciate
Appreciate you.
you. But
You be doing your thing too, man. I love
yes,
those Wednesdays affirmations, those Monday affirmations. Yeah, Poppy be doing it big, man. Tap in with Poppy, man. If you ain't never been to her show, she got a dope show where she features poets, man, and get into their craft. I was on there, I had the pleasure of being on. Didn't you feature over there too, Paint?
yes, I did. Yes, I
Oh
did.
man,
I
yeah,
did. I
man.
think I was on the last show of the last season, and it was real fun. It was real dope. That they energy is dope, and it's a welcoming environment. And anywhere dope poetry is, I want to be there, man. Y'all definitely need to tap in because Poppy shit. It's Poppy's corner, right? Am I right?
Poppy's Corner, man.
Definitely Poppy's Poetry Corner, and I appreciate both of y'all. Y'all been supporting me since season one, so big love for that.
Most definitely, Queen. What you got for the people tonight?
So really, I've been writing my behind off, and as you can see, I really ain't been spitting a lot. So y'all pick one, two, or three for me.
I like threes. They say the good thing comes in threes. I like three. What you like,
All right,
Paint?
I'm gonna roll with you, bro. Let's go.
Let's go.
all right. Well, let's do it then. I throw rope. Most put it around they neck noose, so I cut them loose. Knowing I'm the shit, so I stay on my shoe fly. Don't bother me. Ignorance irritate me quick. That's why my pen writes so I don't throw a left. Always willing to drop knowledge so you know. Hoping you're intelligent enough to use it, or will it be knowledge wasted trash? Not having principle to be a student. See, you one of those adults that end up on supervision because you couldn't see what was being done to our community. Can't communicate to get unity, now we trap. We're spirits on every corner, not counting the unalive. Evidence of all the wars we fought over the years, including the leaders. The ones having the act of taking us places we wouldn't have went alone. Me, big leader, if for nobody but self. But who will stand with me? Or will you continue to be one of those who end up under spreadsheet, no Excel? Being extra, extra, but most will never read all about it. Never making paper, and isn't that what it's all about? The paper? Now you whitewash like they took the time to clean your final destination. Hunting how it starts to disappear the more we walk over it. But that's just another day living in the hood. So we quickly forget about the remnants of shatter of brain matter while they're too trained to use theirs, able to watch a human die like it made perfect sense, only thinking about white matters. See, time after time, same tragic end because there's nothing more scarier than a non-meddling mofo who's uncomfortable. See, we have to learn to protect by serving customer service, careful not to offend, trigger figure itching to tear through tough skin, understanding the problem is just that, thinking they know all of us, but not by now it shouldn't take yellow tape for you to see caution. A bruised ego can quickly end life, changing everybody around you. So tell me, was that one stop worth a nigga moment? And that's my piece.
Dom DeMarco, Marco. Dom DeMarco, Marco.
A nigga moment. That's right. All right, Poppy, man. Yeah, this joint right here, sentiment wise, I need to know the name of this joint. What's the name of this joint?
I really haven't named it, but I've just been saying nigga moment.
I like it. Nigga moment. Nigga moment. It was so much in this, man. It was so much. This line right here, you was like remnants of shattered brain matter. Remnants of shattered brain matter. I was just watching something, and they was matter of fact, it was Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa was talking to DJ Academics, and he was telling he asked him, Academics asked him like, "Yo, what's good?" and da 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 da. How you feel about the situation they had? They had a little falling out or whatever. And Vic said, "I wanted to smack you." You know what I'm saying? For talking about, what's going on out in Chicago, the crisis that's going on out there, and not knowing the elements. And it's like you was sitting here trying to clown. You sitting here trying to clown. And it's some real shit going on. And the nigga moment. The nigga moment. I think that came on the Boondocks. I think that was a episode on the Boondocks. When
Fact.
you have two brothers, two brothers come together and something trivial happen, and they take it to the top. They take it to the max. Nigga moments. And I always say that I don't want to be afraid of my people. I don't want to be afraid of my people, and that awkward feeling you get when you in the elevator with another brother, or be it another sister or whatever the case may be. And not knowing what to expect or putting up a guard, putting up a facade, because you feel danger or whatever the case may be. It's too much nigga moments going on with us as a people. I thought this poem right here, man, shed a light on that. It shed a lot of light on what's been going on out in the world dealing with us. And I thought this was a great poem, man. Sentiment wise, this was phenomenal. Payne, what you thought about this?
Yeah, I let Black do all the sentiment talk. That's what he do. I want to talk about these bars. Yeah, I had some bars in here, Puppy. I had some slick wordplay. Didn't get by your boy. First of all, when you said I stay on my shoe fly, I died in real time. Well, you said because I'm trying to I'm trying to remember some of these lines. You said not having principle to be the student. What was that line?
Not having principal to be the student. You one of those adults who end up on supervision because they couldn't see.
Yeah, that was both of them. All of that. They end up on supervision because they couldn't see. I was like, oh, what we do? What we
Mm.
do? Being extra, extra. You said being extra, extra, but can't read all about it.
But nobody will read all about it because
Yo,
they never
man,
made the
listen,
paper.
listen. It shouldn't take yellow tape. Listen. Um, this poem reminded me of like somebody shooting shit. Like if we was in a cipher and somebody was just talking shit, but they saying something, but they saying it in they slick talking. That's what we used to call it back in the day. When you say some shit like I'm on my shoe fly, like when you say some shit like not having principal to be the student, we used to call that slick talking. Like, oh, you saying a lot of shit. You saying a lot of shit at one time. This was so dope. I almost heard this on a beat in my head, and I was like, I ain't even know you got swaggy like that, Poppy. Like, I really see you one leg up in your b-boy stand spitting this. Appreciate you for coming through with this. You on mute, Poppy.
I'm over here like, wait, because your phone was breaking up and I heard that I ain't know you had. Wait a minute.
Nah.
I be listening to y'all. I sit in this room a lot just because I don't speak on it. Hold up. Nah,
Nah, I
inspiration,
heard you
yo.
spit
Y'all see
before,
me.
but you know what I'm saying? This gave me real hip. This was real hip hoppy tonight. I heard you spit before, Poppy, but this tonight, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? You had the one pants leg up tonight.
I feel you and I love it. I sit in this room a lot, so I've been taking my notes. You know what I mean? So my pen, I'm learning it. It's growing, and I'm loving it. I'm loving. I'm sitting on that guy too.
Yo,
Thank you.
we all growing, man. That's why this is called Iron Sharpens Iron, man. We all grow and learn from each other, Poppy. We appreciate you every time you come through here.
Most definite, most definite. Oh man. Yeah, bro. I like the way we set the second half off.
Liking how y'all coming tonight with y'all coming, you know what I'm saying? I like what I'm hearing tonight. Y'all in my neck of the woods with y'all pens tonight. I'm feeling it. It feel good.
All right. Who we got next on the mic?
Uh I'm about
Here
to
we go.
say that
Here
he
we
leave
go.
again. It's up in his stuff,
I
gang.
was up in this stuck. Let's go. Bring Sincere on up to the stage. What
Hey,
it
yo, what's
do?
up in this stuck gang? What the vibes? We outside hugging trees, drinking water.
Mm.
Yo, Black, what's good?
What's
Hey,
good?
what's good,
What's
my boy?
good?
What's good, bro? What's good?
Hey, man, it's all good. Everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? Had a great Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful outside. Went outside and hugged some trees and drank some water.
Hug some trees and drink some
Yeah,
water.
yeah. Let me tell you something sincere, man. I was in Boston, man. I had got a hold of some shrooms, man. I found myself drinking water, talking to trees, man. But we're gonna talk about that off air, man. I just gotta tell you, man. I had a conversation with the tree.
Great conversation,
Hey,
huh?
hey, the oldest thing, some of the oldest things on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like you you talking to some ancient things. You know what I'm saying? So hope you had a really good conversation. I hope it was very
I
enlightening.
really did, bruh. I really did. Black, we're gonna edit this out the episode.
Oh
Matter of
no,
fact,
we're
I'm
not.
sure.
Oh no, we're not. Oh no, we're not. This is priceless. uh, what you got for the people tonight, Sincere?
I got some fresh ink. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Um,
got some new. Let me cue you up. Hold on, let me cue you up. I'm looking at your PTR. I'm looking at your PTR, and I'm like, this is fire. But let me cue you up with the new shit. Let's go.
New shit. This is new shit.
sincerely, younger me, I want you to know that growth is a process, and I want you to know that there is a process to get the progress. Never obsess, but always seek progression. Be the pro to the con. That's how you be the profit from the concessions. You have to go through different schools of thought before you can graduate with your honor and how you can finally pick your profession. I want you to know that open mics will become your church. So never be scared to give your confession. You see, the lesson is order. I want you to know that you can use your tears as holy water, and you can use your crying as offering and tithing. So praise be the poet. Holy writings from sacred tablets with incantations inscribed with enchanted emotions. So we chapter the chapters, reverse all the verses. I want you to know that there is power in the curses. So curse while you write in cursive. Please know that you are magic. I want you to use your pen, and I want you to know that there is no such thing as a sin. There is only synchronicity and synergy, meaning if you use writing to connect the dots, then you can create the perfect picture with your energy. And I want you to know that karma has a really long memory. So be wise and kill pride because you are your only enemy. And I want you to know that being alone is a good tendency because being by yourself, well, that's how you learn chemistry. Because you gonna learn that you got the building blocks to life, and you gonna learn that work is just a construct, and construction work, well, that's the price. And you gonna learn that home is where your heart is, and that your body is a temple. And the reason that we say construction work, because creating a structured structure is not that simple. It takes science and math. It takes bioengineering so you can learn the right path. It takes computer coding to program all the codes for your heart and your soul so you can download all the right laughs. Because feeling this whole, it comes from having all the right halves. So sincerely, younger me, you can control, alt, and delete all your sorrows. You can download today, but then crash out tomorrow. I want you to remember that love has a cost and it's something you can't borrow. There is no financing for these feelings. You see, the interest in your rate may be high, but that's only a small percentage of your healings. When I say home is where your heart is, remember that your head is your ceilings. So use your ceilings. It's going to show you where the top is. If you die on deaf ears, then you can show them where the plot is. I want you to show them. Show them how to body bodies of work. Go from poet to pallbearer and put all these dead trees in a hearse. But first, I want you to know that life and death are what happens on a page. To be born in the pen, to live on the lines, to breathe out a book, but then die on the stage. Because you got to go through different stages to see. A slave to the page, but on the stage is where you free. You know, an army of one to be all you can be. Past, present, future. Well, that's all that I see. So sincerely, young me, I want you to know that when you get older, you go drink water and hug trees. And most importantly, I want you to know that I love me. Oh yeah, and sincerely, younger me, I love you too. Cecilia.
Down the Mongo.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit
Down
like
the
that, shit like that.
Mongo.
Oh man. This was heartfelt, sincere. This was heartfelt. I often toil with the idea of doing a poem speaking to my younger self. And this was epic, man. This was epic. Uh the conversation, the vulnerability you had with yourself, the understanding, the knowledge. Uh so so badly I wish, that I can go back and talk to my younger self and give reassurance, give advice or, you know, just caution. But this poem hit me in a different way right here, man. It hit me in a different way. But I love the concept, you know, conceptualizing the idea of if you were able to talk to your younger self to reassure them, their worth and their value. Epic poem, bro. Epic poem, man. You got me in my mind right now. Payne, what you thought about this?
It's a question that comes up. I see memes about it, and they say, "Oh, if you could talk to your younger self, what would you say?" It's a lot of times people take that opportunity to kind of ward their younger self off from a decision they made, or trying to reposition themselves from an obstacle, or kind of rethinking a decision. I thought your take on this was unique, at least from what I've seen and heard, in terms of it being a piece of encouragement and kind of like going back to kind of encourage your younger self. Man, it made me really think, and made me step out of myself a little bit as you was reciting this piece, sincere, man. You rarely get personal in your pieces, man. But when you do, man, it's really, really a heartfelt thing, man. And I appreciate you sharing that with us tonight, brother.
Hey, gratitude. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed writing this piece. And I really enjoyed sharing this piece. Oddly enough, I don't get to get as vulnerable. And yeah, it was refreshing to do. So
What's
thanks, y'all.
the official
Appreciate it.
name of this piece, sincere?
Sincerely younger me. That was
Sincerely.
the yeah, it was a prompt given to me by my man Half Heart. So shouts to him.
Oh man, I'm digging this. Word. Yeah, man. Great job, bro. Great job.
Appreciate y'all. I know the vibes. Shoving it stuck.
Gang.
Gang.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, Payne. All right, Payne. All right, Payne. What's going on, man? How we looking? Who we got next on the mic?
Man, the Warriors just lost, man. I ain't
Yes,
feeling
they
too, you know what I
did,
mean?
man. He covered for me, man. But that dude Pajimski, whatever his name is, I'm about tired of this dude.
Come on, man. They could have won that game, bro.
Yeah, they could have won that game. But I'm tired of Padinsky. He keep on messing up my tickets, man. This dude scoring 5 points. That's why they lost. They only can score 5 points. I'm mad. But anyway, let's get back to
Yeah,
the
anyway. Next on the mic
poetry.
is our brother Pyro.
Let's bring Pyro on up to the stage. What it do,
Yeah.
Pyro? What's
Hey,
good?
what's happening? What's happening, man? What's happening? How
What?
y'all doing?
Ah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm great, man. How you doing, brother?
Man, listen, I am amazing. I just did a feature for my boy Paul Cram for Louisiana Lyricist Lounge, and it was absolutely phenomenal.
Oh,
Like,
that's
it
what
was a
it
lot of fun.
is. That's what it is. That's what
Yeah.
it is, man. Oh, you did that feature tonight?
Yes, I did.
Oh man, I gotta check the replay. I gotta check the replay on that, man. Yeah, you coming back up on the show. Definitely this, whether it's this week or early next week, you'll definitely be back on the show, man. Yeah, I got your math too, man. I locked it in, man. We set.
And
We
you saw what I said, cause she
Yeah,
said she'd
man.
be down.
A
She
word.
said she'd be down. You feel me? So yeah.
So you want to make it a duet?
Oh, absolutely,
All right, man. We can
absolutely.
make that happen, man. We can definitely make that happen, man. We can definitely make that happen. Yeah, man. Hit me up, man. Hit me up, man. We gonna make it happen, and we gonna see how we gonna finagle this. But yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah, let's
interested in
do
this,
it.
man. Maybe some bells will be ringing soon. Who knows, man? Who knows, man?
Hey, listen. If she ready, she already know. I mean, I got her ring size. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
This nigga going hard, bro. Yo, I ain't never seen this brother a hard working brother in poetry, man. I ain't never see him go hard like this, man.
Yo, bro, do your
Do your
thing. Do
thing,
what you need to
man.
do, Pyro. You
You
gotta do
Yeah,
what you
feel
need to
bro.
me?
do, bro.
Yeah, bro. You
You gotta do
got
what
to,
you need to
man.
Feel
do.
You
me?
got to, man.
You.
Yelling from the mountaintops, bro. You know what I'm saying? We loving it, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Man,
if
I can't yell right now, you know what I'm saying, because my voice a little hoarse. But because I'll spit like 6 poems, whatever. But yeah, everybody know who Lady Pyro is. You know what I'm saying? She here too.
Yeah, I seen him pop when you came. I seen him pop up. I said, okay, Pyro. I see what's going on, brother.
I thought he was losing that battle at first. I thought he was losing that battle, man. But all right, man. You know what I'm saying? That brother persistent, man. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
persistence and diligence to get you there every time, brother. Stay the course.
Stay the course,
Nah,
brother.
listen, man. We stay the course and we go slow.
That's right, man. Beautiful, beautiful bond, man, between the
Yo,
two
we
of you,
love black
man.
love, man.
Love it.
Especially poetry. Ain't nothing like poetic black love, baby.
Yeah, we love it.
You
You know
already
what I'm saying?
know.
A poetry child too. Oh man, that's beautiful right there, man. More
My poetry
poetry.
child is crazy. Like,
Yeah, black pushed the envelope. Black just jumped out all the way out with the window with no parachute.
The
wow.
poetry, man. The poetry,
he
man.
he
It's for
wished.
poetry, bro. It's for it's all the love of poetry, brother. You know what I'm saying? But nah,
Hey,
man,
listen.
y'all two dope artists, man. And yeah, man, that's a dope thing, man. If it gets serious, man, you want to propose, man, you always come to the show, man. You know what I'm saying? We love to have you, man. Love
Hey,
to have you,
listen.
man.
Listen, man. Listen. I mean, we go talk in the back end. Yeah, I mean, also that's like
She a Grand
yeah.
Griot runner up, man. She a
Yeah.
Grand Griot runner up,
Word.
bruh.
They
That's
ain't just know
major Joe.
anybody. They ain't
They
that
ain't
just
no
ain't,
word.
yeah,
They ain't
that
no, you
just
know
ain't
what I mean?
anybody.
That's
And
a
she was on
Grand
Team
Griot runner
Black.
up, bruh.
Team Black right there, B.
All
You know what
right,
I'm
okay.
saying? don't forget that part. Team Black.
eh,
Oh man. So what you got
listen.
for the people, man?
If y'all know who they refer to, right? Yeah, I mean, she don't need no introduction. She better than me as a poet. You know what I mean? So yeah, hi Kiana. And she put hashtag Team Black, but
Team
the real
Black,
team is
baby.
the real team is Team Pyro because she Lady Pyro. You feel me? So like,
That's
yeah.
right, man. Set it straight. Set it straight.
Nah,
Uh,
all right. So I got some new ink.
okay, we got some new ink. All right, let me cue you up, man. Get to the people, man. Get the people what they want, man. Let's go, man.
New shit. This is new shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it like this. This is like when the sun shines. This is like a warm rain on my face. This is like a check on time. This is like a home cooked meal on my plate. This is like when the stars fall. This is like being granted one wish. This is like when somebody you miss call. This is always like the very first kiss. Oh, when I think about it. This is like a piano in a burning church, still playing, still praising, even when everything around it is ash. Like salvation with stretch marks, a hallelujah that limps but still gets up to dance. This is like watching a rose grow through barbed wire and still reaching out to touch it, knowing it might bleed you, but still believing that beauty is worth the breaking. This is like midnight sweat is Sunday slow, like Mahalia's hums wrapped in Sade's hips. Like the way Etta moaned the blues with one eye on revolution and the other on the one she loved enough to risk singing, like Maya setting the caged bird free and Langston no longer possessing a weary Negro's blues. This is like you wrapped in white sheets curled in corners of my chaos, turning my trembling into trust with one look. This is like if home had hands and they held me when I forgot to hold myself. This love ain't performative, it's protest, it's power. It's music in a pitch black room, still mesmerized by eclectic measures. It's sure I got you folded beneath my failure. It's worth the war, worth the wounds, worth the weight. This is like if James Baldwin wrote vows on bell hooks, kitchen napkins, while Marvin played I Want You through a speaker that only we could hear, like Dwayne chasing Whitley down the aisle with just enough breath to say, baby, please. Like Maxine and Kyle's Thunder, but also the stillness after it, like Malcolm writing love notes to Betty on the back of Revolution, that deep, that do or die, that every shade of black kind of love. This is like a double Dutch heartbeat that never missed your rhythm. Like my fingers forgot how to pray, so they folded themselves in yours. This is like breathing again after grief, like the first laugh after a long cry, like your voice cutting through my silence with a softness I didn't know I deserved. Love, real love. It's labor, but it's liberating too. It's learning to love without conditions, contracts, or choreography. Just the raw, unfiltered us stumbling into the divine. This is like you in the kitchen humming a song that don't exist, but suddenly I want to know every note, like your bonnet and your "Don't talk to me yet" eyes. Still more holy than any stained glass window. This is like being forgiven after I even asked. This is like a second chance that smells like shea butter and potpourri. That tension and tenderness, your hand on my chest reminded me where home lives. It's every fight we fought that ended in forehead kisses and unspoken apologies. It's knowing I can lose the argument but never you. This is like constructing a bridge with broken wood and still walking across it, eyes closed, hand held, faithful. And even on the days when we ain't perfect, we're possible. We're the promise of fairy tale endings. We're poetry before the pen touches paper. This is like my name making sense on the lips of someone sacred, like tears turned into testimonies, like healing I didn't think I lived long enough to feel. If this world burned to nothing but silence, I still hear you, still find you in the ashes. Pull you close and write this love again from memory. This is like the moon bending backwards just to borrow your light, like my spirit studied your smile before my body ever found you. It's like the stars took notes on how your eyes hold galaxies and now they're jealous because I get to orbit you daily. You are not just loved but revered, not just needed but necessary. You are the answer to every prayer I tried to write away, the rhythm beneath every breathless verse. I am the matchstick molded only to strike in your name. The fire flickers softer when you whisper. You are the pearl buried in my chaos, the rare gleam in my storm, the calm and the calling. The reason my flame dances, not destructs, because I'm pyro. You are the flame that tames me. The fire that heals, the fire I burn forever for, just to stay warm in your presence. You are the diamond I protect with all this fire. Pressure born, God designed, elegant even in silence. If this world ever questions what love looks like, I'll show them you. If they ask what love feels like, I'll handle my heart still beating your name. If there was ever a day you doubt your worth, read this again and know you are the reason my flame still flickers. My pen still bleeds. My soul still stings. I don't just love you, I need you. I want you. I breathe you. I choose you in every lifetime, in every poem, in every fire I walk through. This is like forever. Forever will always sound like your name, and my poetry spoken slow, like a prayer that finally got answered. You're well worth the wait. I love you, Pyro.
Dom the Monko.
This Negro in love. Oh my God. Oh my God. This Negro in love, man. Yo, first, I'm loving so many different aspects of this piece. First, the interlude. Was that Tank? It sounded like Tank. It sounded like that was a Tank.
Yeah,
That was
so
Tank?
I wrote it. Yeah, so I wrote the tank featuring Sean Stockman and Amari Hart. The song is called This. So I wrote like my own little like thing to it.
Mm, mm, mm,
So
mm.
yeah.
This right here was dope. The interlude set the mood. It really did. It set the mood. Then you get into the piece and you said something, early on in the piece. You said, turn my trembling into trust. I thought that spoke volumes. And then you said, baby, please. If anybody's seen that episode of what's the name of that
A different
a
world.
different world. If anybody see the episode of A Different World when Dwayne Wayne, Whitley was about to get married and that nigga poured his heart out. That was a
He said, will you?
yo, that was a powerful scene. And to incorporate that in this piece, I thought it was dope. So many different dope ass metaphors. You said, write this love again from memory. I thought that was dope. That reminds me of a poem from Shihan. One of my favorite love poems. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking about this love that's just so profound. He said, I wanna get hit by a car, lose my memory, and just so I can fall in love with you in another language or something. I was like, man.
Yeah, I remember that. This type love. I remember
This
that.
type
And
love.
he's yeah, and
Yeah.
he is so raw, like his emotion everything. So I was like, I wanted to like encapsulate, all these ideas from that song and even from Shihan, which is funny that you
Mm.
mentioned that. So yeah, I wanted to really encapsulate all those ideas. And yeah, Pyro had to do something,
Yeah, this was
for his
profound,
muse.
man. This was profound, man. This was profound. I'm not gonna lie. There was so many different points in this poem and stanzas that I thought that they were poems in themselves. Turn my trembling into trust. That speaks volumes. Great job, Pyro, man. Great job, man, expressing yourself and expressing this love, man. This was beautiful. It was. It was beautiful. Payne, what you
Man,
thought about
thank you.
The amount of love and adoration you have to have for a man to be this transparent, because it's the it's it's the point of being in love or so caught up in that emotion that you don't care. You don't care who knows. You don't care who Whitney. You don't care.
it?
It reminded me of when Eddie Murphy was on the balcony and he was like, "To be loved," and everybody's like, "Shut the fuck up!" He's like, "Oh, I don't feel it." That's what it reminded me of, man. I
uh,
love it, bro. Yo, I love it. And let me tell you something. You ain't gonna
Mhm.
find a bigger different world fan than me. And when you went there, I was like, oh my, cause Dwayne, listen, let's not downplay it. Niggas was trying to hold Dwayne.
yeah.
Byron homeboys was trying to hold him back. Dwayne was pushing
Said,
niggas. I said,
baby,
get with me,
please.
Whitney. I was like,
Yo,
yeah.
that nigga called
Nah,
out, you knew it
listen.
was real. It was real. That nigga said, baby,
Word.
please.
It was the fact that Whitley's mom said, "Die, just die." Like that's crazy. Like,
Yo, that was definitely the moment where you knew he loved her, man. And it's beautiful, man. It's a
Hell
beautiful
yeah.
feeling, man.
It was another line you said, man, that touched me, man, because it was just the mental picture. You said I'm paraphrasing. You said Malcolm writing love notes on the back of Revolution.
Yeah. I
Mm.
said, hold on, I got you. I got the bar. Yeah, I said like Malcolm writing love notes to Betty on the back of Revolution, that deep, that do or die, that every shade of black kind of love.
Mm.
Bro, all I thought about was Malcolm writing the Ballad of the Bullet, and in the middle of that, writing a little love note to Betty real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's listen, that was me saying I'm writing love notes to Kiana every day.
Mm. That brother, man.
Bro, this was a beautiful thing, man. This was a beautiful thing, man. Listen, invite the compo to the wedding, man. Please
Yeah,
invite the
man.
compo to the wedding,
Yeah,
I
bro.
will.
definitely.
I'll let her. And we get there, I'll let her run it. That she in charge. You feel me? I'm just there. I'm chilling. So
Yeah, all right. She. I see her hashtagging Team Black. She might only invite blacks. So Pyro, put the word in for me, man. Put the word
I,
in for me.
I got you.
We
I
Yeah.
got
appreciate
you.
you, bro, man. That
Listen,
was a
I got you. Only if Geronimo does a poem at it. You feel me? We gotta have the next Cleveland poet laureate do a poem there. So we gotta make it
Oh,
happen.
see, now you turn it into an event like that, man. You can't leave me out, man.
Nah, we
Geronimo
got
spitting,
you.
that's crazy. Pyro, man, I really did appreciate. I love that piece, man. I appreciate you coming through with that.
I appreciate you. And by the
Most
way, before I
definitely.
jump down to all the moms, that's here, not on earth. I want to wish y'all a happy Mother's Day. I love y'all so very, very much. Yeah. See y'all soon. And Poet Black hit me, Random
I
Pain.
got
Random
you,
Pain hit
bro.
me. Talk to y'all soon, man.
Yes,
Got you,
sir.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.
Peace. Oh man, that was beautiful, man. That
Let me
was a
say this
beautiful.
real quick because I didn't say it. When the next poet that come up here start their poem, the mic gonna be closed. So keep that in mind. I'm give you a
You
little more time. Put iron in the chat. But when the next poet start their poem, the mic gonna be closed.
you slipping,
Yeah, Black.
bro.
Listen, man.
Yeah, God. What happened?
I love Black love, bro.
I
That
love
piece
black
got
love
me
too,
all
man.
in my
I love
feelings.
black love too, man. I love black love. It's nothing like black love. That's why I named myself Poetic Black. It was supposed to be Poetic Black Love. Y'all didn't know
Oh
that.
boy. Oh boy.
That's the whole name. It's hyphenated. Poetic Black Love.
Yeah, man. That
uh,
piece got me, you
yeah,
know what
it
I'm
got it.
saying?
Got
It got me,
it was
you know what I
dope. It
mean?
was dope. It was dope, man.
Yeah, man.
He conjured
Listen.
stuff. He conjured something with that. He really
Send
conjured
your
something.
applications to writtenandpain@gmail.com. Okay? Listen. Go to the movies or something. I hop on me before 12. All right. Next on the mic is treating you sweet.
Oh, let's bring Treat You Sweet on up to the stage. What's going on with you, Treating You
Hey
Sweet?
everybody. Hey, how are you all? You guys are hilarious. Like, I think you guys were born at the hip together. You just don't know it. Y'all keep me going, I'm telling you.
What you got for the people tonight?
You know what? So I had a piece I was working on. Ink Smells Like. Didn't finish it. And then I battled with what I should do. And I've done this piece. I don't know who hasn't heard it. However, today is my mother's birthday.
Mm.
And she's been gone 4 years now. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this piece again. And it's more story time.
You got the mic, Queen.
I never saw her nails polished in color or the length greater than the bed of her finger. And it was probably because she was always doing something with her hands, and the beauty came from the work and not the cosmetics of them. She also had a certain way of forming her hands when they weren't working that often baffled me. However, from the birth of every child, she used those hands to hold, love, and nurture each to become the best that they could be. The nurturing she gave was so selfless. She would drop whatever she was doing to aid any one of them. Her hands were similar to the hands of a clock. See, it appears that she never ran out of time. Those hands also were there through thick and thin to be help with her helpmate, committing and serving him, holding him up, and giving support like no girdle could ever do. Those hands were there whenever and for whoever needed medical attention. And she's never gone through anyone's medical school, but she had a PhD in TLC. And for that, she was trusted with most of her concoctions she made. See, those hands were blessed to be able to complete culinary school and prepare meals for generals and colonels, and even the Secret Service agents for then President Barack Obama, only given an hour's notice before their arrival. Mom had a skill like none other in the kitchen. We often laugh because she would use those hands as a large ladle or spoon as she scooped and mixed large batches of many of her dishes. See, she had many of years of experience. She fed everyone. She took the time to feed the homeless, gave to the shelters, made sure the neighbors were fed as well. She had a gift of cooking like she was feeding an army and sharing it because she knew that God had fed 5,000 with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. So she knew she would not lack in her household because if God made sure the sparrows ate, she and her family would continually be blessed as well. See, those hands seemed to have energy for whatever came up, sort of like the Energizer Bunny. They just kept going and going and going. And I'm not sure if she knew just how much she was doing. Grocery shopping was one of her all-time favorite things to do, buying hundreds of pounds of chicken simply because it was 29 cents a pound. And then she gave it away to those that didn't have or anyone who just wanted it. She would always buy way too much. And her reason was, oh, it was on sale. That was one of the most important traits I learned. If it's on sale, just buy way too much of it. Mom also used her hands to give a hand. She frequently visited the nursing home, not because she knew anyone there, but because most of the residents never had family or friends to check in on them. She would hold the elders' hands as if they were holding hand while the pastor prayed a very lengthy prayer, and she never rushed the release of their grip. She attentively and patiently listened to their life story while laughing and enjoying them for hours, oftentimes sending her husband back home because she didn't want to be rushed. She was also fascinated by the elders, and for a short time, Mom actually became one of them, but she didn't even know it. She again thought she was being a helping hand, stating to the staff that I'm only here to help, and when I'm done, I'm going back home to my man. See, those hands were also like the teller at a bank. She often found a way behind her kids' back to slip money in the grandchildren's hands and giving a smirky smile as if she had done anything. The grandchildren learned quickly how to quietly receive her love token, and with many of years of service, those hands grew tired and weary. But I have no doubt that if her hard working hands could be measured in working hand miles, she would easily have had over 500,000 usage miles. And even then, she would still be considered a 1943 classic. And as God retired those hands, I'm sure they were partially open, awaiting the reach and welcoming his hand into his kingdom as she took her last breath. I realized at an early age that I was not a big fan of the image of my hands, and by age 10, I started polishing them and letting them grow long to camouflage that appearance. My dressed hands became one of my trademarks. See, without the length and the polish, they looked just like Mama's hands, which again I could not appreciate. But Mom, you left, and I missed out on seeing you work. And without holding your hand for the last time, and on the second day after your transition, as the webs of my eyes filled with tears like the reservoir from the Ethiopian's River Nile Dam, I glanced down through their glossy view, and I briskly walked to the bathroom and I grabbed cotton balls, polish remover, and nail clippers. I removed the polish. I clipped my nails to the fingertips, just like yours. And I continued to let the flow of the tears drop from the clicking sound of each fingernail that was being cut, not because of what I was doing, but because what I was realizing. God knew what he was doing, when he gave me these hands of yours. And that I could not appreciate at that time. See, it was for such a time as this when I realized that I too have hands that work hard. And as I look at these hands, all I see is Mama's hands. And I'm grateful. Mom, you will forever be at my fingertip. And I will always have you as my helping hands. And you can rest assured that the hard work through assisting others will live on just a little while longer because I refuse to let Mama's hands lie in dormancy.
Such a heartfelt poem, a heartfelt memoir. I think we all got a glimpse of who your mom was in this poem. You know, her unselfishness to want to help others, passing it down to you, you know, and you continuing that legacy. This was heartfelt. This was heartfelt. And a lot of times we take for granted, you know, that our mom is still here, that to go tell her that you love her, to tell her that, you know, that you appreciate her. You know, I was at work, you know, last week, and my partner, I got a phone call from my mom. And my mom's call, she calls me from time to time and we talk or whatever, but I was at work and I really couldn't really talk at the time. So I was telling him, like, I was telling her, I'll call you back, Ma, I'll call you back. So when I got off the phone, my partner was like, man, I wish I could go talk to my mother right now. His mom had passed. And in that moment, you know, it kind of dawned on me. My mother's birthday was yesterday. We just took her out. Me and my brothers, we took her out for her birthday. And this poem hits home. It do hit home for me. And I thought this was a heartfelt, you know, memoir. And you letting us into your world and letting us know how much your mom meant to you. And I know she was a beautiful person. And her legacy lives within you, Queen. But great poem, great poem. Payne, what you thought about it?
Um, yeah, man, the sincerity of this piece did not go missed on me. Man, you know what it is? It just made my parents are still around, but you know they're getting older, and it's crazy watching your parents get old. And you know, I think about things, and and you know, it's getting to that time where I start thinking about these kind of things. So when I hear poetry like this, when I hear people talk about these kind of things, it kind of braces me, or kind of like just it just puts that reality in my face that, you know, we got to appreciate the time we have with the people that we love. I just thought that this was a very, very heartfelt and transparent piece, and it really just makes me just think about, you know, appreciating the people that I do still have around while they're here. I appreciate you for this piece, Trini Sweet.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I had no plan on actually doing this piece today whatsoever. But it's her birthday, and she is truly, truly, truly missed. Both my parents are gone, and I was a daddy's girl, so that tells you a whole lot right there. And to have both of them gone now, I don't know. Death became really, really, really real after losing my mom. We all know that it's real. We're all going to go there, but it became really, really real after being down to not one parent. And for those of you that have your parents, I'm telling you, love on them as much as you can, because in even that, you don't know who's going first, you or your parents. So
Mm.
love on your parents. And I appreciate you all. And if allowed, can I solicit an announcement?
Of course. Hey, you got it, Queen.
All right. So, those that are following me, I do have a platform on Tuesdays. It is called Them Dope Poets. I'm always looking for poets to participate. We do three poets, 3 rounds each, one piece per round per poet. It's about 40 minutes to 45-minute platform. There's no conversation. We don't dissect the piece. We don't go into it. It's almost like a speed round of work from all the poets. That's not the biggest of news. The biggest news is Them Dope Poets is hosting WOW. WOW is Words on Waters. We are going on a cruise. This cruise is scheduled for August the 24th through the 28th, 2026. The first $25 deposit is due June the 13th of this year. That's just to say you want to go. And the cabins range from 434 to 449. That's based on double occupancy. You can double up and triple up and quad up if that's what you want to do. I would love to see as many of the poets gather. For a lot of us that haven't met, other than on social media, I would love to see so many of you all. I only have 30 cabins in reserved, which anybody else that actually wants to go outside of those reserved cabins will pay full price. So for more information, stay tuned, and I would love to see some of you all grace my platform on Tuesdays because all of you all are dope poets.
Most
Please
definite.
ping me, treating you, because I'm not gonna remember. But please ping me.
Indeed.
Will do. Thank you.
Oh man, it's been a great night, man. It's been a great night. Great night. It's officially Mother's Day
All
now.
right, the mic is officially closed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's what it is, and we got two people left in the queue.
Okay. All right. So who's the first?
Beautiful butterfly.
Let's bring beautiful butterflies on up to the stage. What's good? What's
Hello.
good, Queen?
Everything good right now to get the happy smile on my face. How are you both doing?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Good, good. So, to to I have a stroke last year, uh, right through the day after Thanksgiving.
Mm,
So
Yes.
God said to me, "Keep going, my child. I got a blessing coming for you, even though you say you don't believe in me, but you do." So the blessing to I get a beautiful granddaughter, my very first
mm,
grandchild, and to I get me and my husband both back talking and walking, and could do a lot of stuff
mm,
that we lost the ability to do.
mm. That's a great. That's beautiful right there, man. Give it up for that. What you gonna bless us with today,
And
beautiful?
it's good to hear you, beautiful. It's good to hear you here.
Thank
And
you so
I'm glad you
much.
came through.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. So I'm going to share to a couple Sundays ago. My friend said to go to church because she loved to go to church. So I said okay. So she called me, tell me the song to that she lead the choir to sing "Change Me." So I love that song. So I write a poem because the song. So it's called "Change Me." I think one of you might have heard this already, but I hope you still enjoy it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Change me. I'm not gonna sing though. Change me. Please, oh God, make me like you. Invisible, unaware of what your people are going through. Change me to be like you. Adored, although not in view. Loved by many, hated by few. Please change me, Lord. I want to live like you, with not a care in the world. Let me be your shadow. I want people fighting about me like they fight about you. Am I real or a myth? I want to see if you know what it's like being a human praying to a spiritual being. Never seen like you are truly seen. Change me to be deaf and blind and mute, just like you, to the sufferings of mankind. Change me to care, hearing children's screams coming from everywhere. Change me to be like you, getting praised for just being you. No need to be a holy being or fixing anything. Change me to be the wealthy being like you. Just because no need to work for anything like you. I just want to receive money and earthly things. Change me to be like you, getting thanks for curing the pains people go through, tricking them into thinking you care about the cancer pains they cry through. Change me to be like you, sitting up high watching all the children and innocent cry to you. Change me to be like you, no longer caring about sin. Change me. Please, can you change me to be like you so that I can no longer be caring, seeing my brothers and sisters fighting in the street and still not able to eat? Can you change me to be like you? I want to be invisible and pretend that I'm loving everyone and I'm putting their tears in a skin bottle. I want to be just like you. God, please change me to be like you, pretending to be almighty, but not really trying hard because the whole world is truly emotionally scarred. So please, before I cry one more tear or prayer, just hear me out. Change me to be like you. Pete.
Yes. Yes, I do remember this piece. I think you spit this piece over at World Stage, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yes.
very emphatic piece. Very emphatic piece. And like this day and age, like I thought this piece was really profound. It asked a lot of questions and made people think in this day and age, you know, people are starting to have a lot of questions according to the construct that we've been sold. We've been sold this construct. Now, you ask me, do I believe in God? Do I believe in the divine? Yes, I do. I do believe in the divine, you know, but the interpretation of, you know, what it is has been told to us. I think it's something that we need to find out on our own. But yeah, man, this it asks a lot of questions. This poem asks a lot of questions and it answers a lot of questions. This is a great job. Great job. Payne, what you thought about it? You on mute, bro.
My bad, my bad. Yeah, man, I thought this was a great supplication. Uh, Sometimes we have these conversations, and sometimes we have them out loud, and sometimes they come out as poems. But again, I thought this was so heartfelt and sincere, and the brevity of the piece with everything that you're currently being challenged with also added a layer to the piece. Beautiful. I know that I heard you spit this piece at I think either World Stage or PIR. I'm not sure, but it's a touching piece, beautiful, and I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you. Yes, you hear me to spit it for the first time on world stage because I tell you all, I used to spit off the dome to all the time. And when my friend to tell me, I tell her I want to go to Mama Nita's room, but I can't spit off the dome right now because my brain don't work the same. And she say, just talk from the heart. So I just write it down to instead. And I said, okay, that was nice. So I keep it and I save it and I just share the world stuff.
Great job. Great job, beautiful. Ah, man. It's been an exciting night of spoken word. As always, we come together, iron sharpening iron, and we getting better together. We exploring, you know, together. and it's a beautiful vibe, it's a beautiful feeling. Uh, yeah, man. I really dug that piece. I really dug the sentiment behind that piece. And you know, a lot of questions are being asked. And you should ask questions. But yeah, man. With that being said, who we got next on the mic, Pain?
Hey, I'm sorry, my air conditioner's too loud.
What's going on, Boo? I don't
Not
know.
much. How
I,
are you?
I'm good. I don't know what's going on with Pain. I don't know what the queue is looking like. I don't know who's in the queue, who's the last, but I knew we had one more
I think
person.
Chandela has to go, and maybe Geronimo, but I'm not sure.
All right. So what you got for the people today, Boo?
I was gonna read something that I wrote a couple years back with Sinister.
All
So
right.
so this is called Bleak Horizons. Lying in the dusk's late breath, far before the dawn, terrorized by tiny nuances. My, how the demons grow. Here I stand before the sun's bare revelations, until I'm charred raw, emphasizing the cynical nature of our personal downfalls, but we eat it up, trapped in a cycle of emotional flagellation, the mental torment that's become our comfort zone, constantly reliving betrayals and existential despair, daily witnessing narcissists devour the meek without remorse, scapegoats left hanging in a masochistic misery, blast and burnt to a filigree. Together, let's torch the staccato pages like a monk without a temple. Visions of desecrated disgust, artistic eulogies, stark, naked, and bare, drowning in eclectic embers. As we rise and write inklings of regret upon charred carcasses, tears shall fall like forlorn felonies and macabre missions of masochistic misery, symbolizing the anatomical opera of foundational facades, feeding on fraudulent falsehoods that we spend far too much time trying to disprove. But I see. Too busy looking for tomorrow to see today, circadian rhythms that retch of phantasmic fables, branded on the insides of my eyelids. I don't sleep, I never sleep. Beneath inklings of regret until the pain of being alive washes away the secret treasons carved of our fabricated flesh. As we lie crumbling, mourning the passing of another faded star, whispering like the ash caked on my lips, sounds unrecognizable beneath faded lovers' ambient kiss that led us into the winter fields as the crow claws its way through the veins that hang like loose ligaments, absorbing lunacies and tripping over pleading rhythms of regurgitation, peering into bleak horizons as languid lullabies fade to gray. No clear escape from the haunting weight of our lackluster existence. End poem.
That was dope. I kind of want to hear Sinister's part with it now. The the wordplay, very descriptive. You know, I really dug this joint.
Right?
This was like a back and forth between y'all. Y'all was going
Yeah,
back and
like he
forth.
did one stanza, I did the next, and then he threw it back over and then did another and then sent it back like that.
Oh yeah, you got to get in touch with Sinister, man. Get him to the show. I would love to hear this collab in its entirety. You know, because this was fire. I thought your part was very
Thank you.
descriptive, very dope, and it was heartfelt. But yeah, I definitely, man, holla at Sinister, man. If y'all can come back next week, man, I want to hear this poem in its entirety with both of you on it.
Okay. All
Uh,
right. Sounds good. Thank you.
most definite. All right, let me check in with Payne, see if he can what you gonna do
Yeah, I'm
here.
good. I
But
didn't hear
God
Boo's poem
damn.
though.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
listen, I had technical difficulties on my end, man.
We see that.
I feel you. That's usually my situation.
We see that. But
My bad, boo. But listen, I look forward to hearing it when you come back with Sinister anyway. Come back and do it the right way.
All right. No problem. Thank you.
most definitely. Most definitely. All right. Who's the last person on the list, man?
Cause I don't know, cause I didn't even know Boo was on the list. Okay, I didn't know Boo was on
I
the
mean,
list. Okay,
you was incapacitated, so I just assumed that who was next because yeah, you know what I'm
and it's
saying?
cool. It's cool. It's cool. Cause
but
I
it
didn't get to
but it,
miss my brother's. I
it
didn't get to miss my brother's poem.
you was about
Closing
to.
out the queue for the night is our brother Geronimo Tap.
Let's bring Geronimo on up to the stage. Geronimo, what's good, bro?
What's good, man?
Mm.
Happy Saturday.
Happy
Yes,
Saturdays,
sir.
Mother's
Oh,
Day.
well, it's
Well,
Sunday
Sunday
now,
now.
right?
Yeah, it's Sunday now.
Yep. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Big shout out to Mama Ola Daisy, my poetry mama, me and Payne's poetry mama.
Mm.
Facts. Facts.
What
Yeah.
what you got for the people tonight?
I'm gonna do this joint that I like. I did at one of them workshops with the Madman Russ.
All right. The stage is yours, King.
Thank you. High with the trees when we trapping in the clubhouse. Till we bring the heavy drugs out and fake writers get drug out, pitching the bass from the dugout. Pathways dug out like asking El Chapo for directions to the drug house. They ain't got the heart for the smoke. So niggas carve their lungs out. My DNA is 23 in me. I'm Mike Jordan with the tongue out. Check your laces, check your lady's history when we come out. Cause she asking AI how to get the stain to come out. We were ministers. The same way mathematicians are with integers, except we breathe dope that makes them want to put our smoke in jars for our lines to get bust down like weed heads that smoke cigars. So we use bars to raise the bar. Long before jacks fell down hills, it was used to raise a car. I got thoughts that can race a star and win. We write things that make besties not want to be friends, make people wish they could change their skin or no longer have to notify their next of kin. That's it. That is why we write. Our old rewrites could be sold as wedding e-vice. We speak the soul of the streets like we wiretap the street lights. We speak to the future, what is now, and what life might be like. We turn a pen into an infinitely futuristic device. So go ahead, push my buttons if you think this greatness can come from pushing buttons. Ink strokes be hypersonic, brainwaves be hydroponic, intelligence is original, so AI is oxymoronic. All this poetry in me. I'm John Henry with a semi. Chat GPT is South Park with a Timmy. We take the unexplainable and explain it. Extinguish anguish. We take the English language and change it into watercolors, pastels, and oils for painting. Painting worlds on the inside of the skull for when the brain gets lulled from the byproducts of commercialization of art to byproducts. In fact, for an artifact to be art, in fact, it has to have a heart intact. My cadence be cardiac, unregulated and hard to track. We improve on safety and what's sacred. We create a world like we makeshift a matrix. So more than likely, it's not like me to side with a program that want to be just like me. A mirror with a processor and an interface that still needs my ideas interlaced to integrate. So if you hear me saying AI is out of this world, it's because we launched the bitch into outer space, coordinates to the sun to disintegrate, demonstrate how this pin punch holes in theories to ventilate. We write, we inject hope. We eject fear, evict insecurities, and put depression on 3-day notice. The God in you notices. You think the devil and AI don't notice? So you better fucking write, poet. That's that piece.
better fucking right, poet. Oh man, what great inspiration to give to the writers, to get to the people who who breathe this artistry right here. It's a beautiful thing in writing. It's a beautiful thing, coming up with your thoughts and putting them to paper. You know, in this day and age, you got a lot of things that you can do a lot of cheat codes with, man. There's a lot of cheat codes, man. And writing should never be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Facts, bro.
You know,
Yeah.
whether it's good or bad, it will get better. Whether it's great or superb, it will get better. Just keep writing, you know? This was a dope sentimental poem, Geronimo, man, in light of what's going on with the new AI thing now. I thought this was right on point, bro. Great job, man. Payne, what you thought about this joint?
Yeah, I was part of that same science experiment you was, Geronimo. That was an interesting space. Your piece, though, and the way you attacked it, um, you know what? It just sheds light on where we are with this. I said once in a poem, I said in the future books will be ancient relics and conscious reasoning to be something old folks talk about. And it's looking like that's gonna happen with writing, man. It's gonna be a day where it's just like you wrote this on your own? Like why? You
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Um, so man, yeah, man, your poem is just it just highlighted things that I've been feeling and thinking, and you got your way of saying things that just make you think about what are we doing here? What's the purpose here? And especially if you're a poet, I feel like, poet, like you better write. It's like, yeah, because we the last line of defense. Like I said, in that space, like we the Jedi's, man, and we use lightsabers, man. We don't use man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I appreciate this piece so much, Geronimo. And I just wish that everybody that calls themselves a poet. Just pay homage to this sacred art that's given so much to all of us. I appreciate you.
No, facts, bro. Like they talking about AI. What you talking about? Practice? The
Right.
our DNA, we Mike Jordan with the tongue out.
Facts.
Said
Facts.
John Henry with a semi. What you said?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Pens, listen, bro. They already took cursive writing out the school. Soon these kids won't even be writing with paper. They're just gonna get them all tablets. They just gotta have a tablet and the fucking, you know what I'm saying? So it
Word.
is what it is. But Geronimo, look here, man. August 30th, me and Black gonna be at that Poetry After Dark event in Muskegon, Michigan, man. We headlining that event, man. You know what I'm saying? You might come through, man. Your brothers probably pull you on stage, man. We get into something.
Uh, wait, you sure about that date though?
I keep saying the 23rd. Black can't say nothing. August 30th.
Something
No,
wrong with his brain. Yeah, it's
It's
August
the
twenty
30th.
last
third. It
Saturday.
got to be August 23rd. August 30th is the Grand Griot
No, no,
competition
no.
in
It's
No,
the
we
New
switched
reverse.
York.
it
We
because
switched
we
it.
got booked. We got booked for that. We got booked August 30th to do that Poetry After Dark in Michigan. So the Grand Griot's August 23rd, and we're gonna be in Michigan on the 30th.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I keep telling everybody hit the QR code on the flyer, but we're about to put the date and the location on the flyer. That'll happen next week. In fact, next week I'm gonna be dropping the address for the event. But we doing the Grand Griot on the 23rd and the 30th. We're gonna be in Muskegon, Michigan, at that Poetry After Dark joint, bro. It's gonna be strippers there, naked painters. It's gonna be crazy. And you know what I'm saying? Me
Oh,
and Black headline in that joint. So I'm saying I know Ohio ain't that far from Michigan.
Man, what? It's right around the corner, so I'm gonna bring my single dollars and some paintbrushes, man. That's what we do.
That's
All
what it
right,
is.
bro. I'm gonna keep you in the loop with that because we still a ways from August, but I'm gonna definitely keep you in the loop with that, Geronimo.
Yes, sir.
All
Brother.
right, brother. Appreciate you. Listen, that's it, Black. That's it, brother.
You ain't got nobody up your sleeve?
I do.
All right. So we got
But
up your sleeve.
before I bring them up, I just want to say one more time, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the room. You guys that been here since the show started. Mama, Kimbrella, I think Treating You Two was here from the beginning. All you guys, we appreciate you. Briar, man, I wish you could have made it earlier, man, because I don't think Black is that familiar with your poetry, man. We start this show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday, and I would love for you to come through and share some of your poetry with us because I really, really do like your pen. But with that said, Black, man, you got something you want to say to people before we get up out of here?
Yeah, we won't be doing How Many Mics tomorrow. We won't be doing World Stage tomorrow. I want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. Go talk to your mom, give her a hug, give her a kiss, give her some flowers or something. But be in the spirit of family. And that's it.
Without further ado, closing us out tonight, First Lady of the Compo.
Let's go. What's good, Mo?
Peace. What's up? How you doing?
Chilling.
Man, oh man. What an amazing night. Everything I caught was fire. Everybody was just phenomenal as always.
And you gonna put a
And you know how
cap
you
on
guys
it.
do.
You gonna put a cap on this evening, man. The stage
I guess
is
I'm
yours.
capping it. And this is some new shit. You never
All
heard
right.
this.
I never heard this.
Nope.
Well, let me set
Pretty
you
sure
up.
of it.
Let me set you up.
You know
Let's
I
go.
like that
New
beat.
shit.
Go.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
This is new shit.
Yeah, we talking magic tonight.
Let's go.
Shit. All right, this is called overcasting. And it goes like this. Overcasting. Yeah, may Yah over the sun. Bit a bullet when I spit a gun. If you're looking for the one, you found two. This is subliminal. Like a Jackson track. I respect a smooth criminal. This is for the bottom or the floor. Open ceilings, wooden doors. My moon sign is Aquarius. We move mountains until we fall delirious over the stubble. Fairy godmothers be popping bubbles. I mean, bibbity boppity boo. Who the fuck was I to you? This is mystical, borderline physical. I am spiritual. Religion is gimmicky. Forgive the wordplay or the fact that this is a rainy, muddy Monday. My eyes see the sun through clouds of ecru and gray. This will be a magical day. They lay in wait, open sesame, someone closed the gate. So I stooped low, swept up the sand, over the man. He understands I twin as a Gemini who likes to piss across the sky. I made more movies this year than ever before. I guess overcasting comes with the score. The plot, the characters, everyone wants more. Watch the way the liquor pours. My open sore clothes in my heart. Ask for my lady parts. I moved a quick session in Mozambique. They think they knew lyrical. She too mystique. Change sentiments any day of the week. Just like Monique. Overcasting. LM.
Down the Mongo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Down the Mongo.
Oh man, dope shit. I wish we had time to talk about this joint because you was in your bag, Mo. You was in your bag. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. Everybody that stayed from the beginning of the show to the end of the show. Everybody that came and vibed and shared their artistry, or supported the artistry of somebody on the stage. We appreciate you. We love you guys. We gonna see you guys next week. Good night.
Happy Mother's Day. We love y'all.
Happy Mother's Day.
As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
Or the story. I thought it was a good story. I just felt like it was parts of the story that lagged a little bit for me.
Your cadence, man, it captivated me.
Me, it's just the sincerity in the piece. I could feel that, and the emotion is always going to win me over when I can feel that it's real. So
It was one of those pieces that where you're waking people up. You know what I'm saying? Bringing awareness. It was an awareness poem, and I really dug it, and I really dug the message behind it.
Thank y'all very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the space.
Are you ready to enter the dojo? Here, iron sharpeth iron.